adverbs as our problem since it's too complicated to understand and it's too difficult to handle with. Besides, adverbs is a very common type of mistake which learners make when producing grammatical structures. Involves the use of adverbs, specifically misplacing them in the sentence. First of all, I would like to introduce our group member. I am Zaini Binti Ibrahim and I will be the first presenter. As for me, I will present the introduction. The second presenter is Nur Alia Afifah binti Zakaria. For Alia, she will present the problems of adverb and the conclusion. And our last presenter is Nur Shuhada Aliza binti Seman. For Shuhada, she will present the solutions of our problem. Let's move to the presentation. So, as for me, like I mentioned before, I will present the introduction. In the introduction, I will explain what is adverb and the types of adverb. Generally, adverbs is a word or phrase that modifies and qualifies the verbs, but it can also be used to express adjectives and the other words. Many adverbs end with the suffix ly, and most of these are created by adding ly to the end of the adjective. Normally, adverbs answer the following questions about verbs, which are how, when, where, and to what extent. Okay, let's move to the types of adverbs. There are many types of adverb, which are adverb of manner, adverb of place, adverb of time, adverb of frequency, and lastly, adverb of degree. Okay, the first one is adverbs of manner. The adverbs of manner tell us in which manner the action occur or how the actions occurs or occurred or will occur. An adverb of manner cannot be put between a verb and its direct object. They usually place either after the main verb or after the object. Besides, the adverb must be placed either before the verb or at the end of the clause. Easily, loudly, slowly, correctly, fast, easily, carefully, and well are some examples of adverbs of manner. Okay. The second one is adverbs of place. The adverbs of place tell us about the place of action or where action occurs, occur, or will occur. They usually go in end position and sometimes adverbs of place go in front position, especially in writing. Everywhere, there, here, outside, over, somewhere, behind, and towards are some examples of adverbs of place. Next, the third of adverbs is adverbs of time. The adverbs of time normally tell us about the time of the action. Usually, adverbs of time go in end position, but sometimes they go in front position, especially if you want to emphasize the adverbs. For example, I will buy the computer tomorrow. Tomorrow go in end positions. And she is still waiting for her brother. Still is put in front position to emphasize the adverb. Okay. For adverb of times, the words are tomorrow, yesterday, now, never, daily, still, before, and after. We can use these adverbs to emphasize the time. Adverbs of degree. Adverbs of degree, also known as adverbs of comparison. The adverbs of degree is an adverb that states to what degree something is done or offers a comparison. Really, very, quite usually go in mid position, while a lot and a bit usually go in end position. For example, she is not so bright as her sister is example of adverbs of comparison. I really like those pink flowers. Really go in mid position, and I just like to change things a bit go in end position. Extremely, quite, just, almost, very, to, and enough are example of adverbs of degree. And the last one is adverbs of frequency. frequency tell us how many times the action occurs or occurred or will occur. They usually go in mid position, but sometimes adverbs of frequency go in front position. They can also go in end position. Always, ever, and never do not usually go in front position. For example, sometimes she wore a red hat. Sometimes is a verb of frequency that go in front position. They always come in time. Always is adverbs of frequency that go in mid position, and the employees are paid monthly. Monthly is adverbs of frequency that go in end position. The words for adverbs of frequency are daily, never, usually, always, frequently, rarely, often, and sometimes. Okay, that's all from me, and let's go to the next presenter, which is Nur Alia Afifah binti Zakaria.
Hi, it's me Aya. So I'm going to present about the problems in adverb. Adverb can be a problem for some learners of English, and however, even those learners who language does have a separate adverb form, they also can have problem with this aspect of English. So there are two main reasons for this. So firstly, not all adjective can be converted to adverb simply by adding ly. For example, pretty, she smiled prettily, but you cannot do the same with the ugly. He always dresses very uglily. So it sounds wrong, right? So you have to say something like, he always dresses in a very ugly way. And the second problem is some adverbs which look like they are formed from the corresponding adjective. In fact, they have a different meaning. For example, highly is not the correct word to use to describe a higher jumper. She can jump very highly is very wrong. The adverb highly is used as a synonym for extremely or very or strongly. She is highly respected. I can highly recommend this book. So there are three problems in adverb. So the first problem is displacements of adverb. Second is misuse of adverb, and the third is confusing between adverbs and adjective. So I'm going to present the first problem, which is displacement of adverb. So people keep confused on where to put the adverb, whether they should put it in front of the verb or after the verb. So here is an example where we got confused on where to put the adverb. So the first example is very. She very cooks well. So, and it is a wrong sentence. She cooks very well. So that one is the true sentence. Next, he is carefully. He drives carefully. And it is the right sentence. And he carefully drives. And it is totally wrong. So we move to the next problem, which is misuse of adverb. People tend to use a wrong adverb to place it in the sentence. Even students and teachers themselves tend to use a wrong adverb. This is because different kinds of adverb go in different positions in the sentence. The usage is sometimes very different too. English learner students often find it difficult to use adverb correctly. So here are some mistakes in the use of adverb. So he plays tennis good. And that one is incorrect. He plays tennis well. And I am very much sorry. I am very sorry. She is so poor to pay the dues. And the correct one is she is too poor to pay the dues. Okay, now we can move to the third problem in adverb, which is the confusing between adverbs and adjective. So the most common errors involving adjective and adverb occur when learners use an adjective instead of an adverb in expressing the verb. So the example for the confusing between adverbs and adjective are the monkey jumped high, and it is the high is referred to the adjective, not the adverb. The monkey jumped highly, so highly is an adverb. Next is he plays tennis good. Good is an adjective. He plays tennis well, so well is an adverb. So the third one is the kids play happy. Happy is one of the adjective. from me to explain about the problems in adverbs. So this presentation I'm going to move with Shuhada Aliza, which she will present about the solutions in using the adverb. So Shuhada Aliza.
Hi, it's me, Shwada. Let me proceed to the next slide, which is solution. Okay, there is two solutions for the problem, which is one, identify the position of the adverb, and second one is state the differences between adverbs and adjectives. Okay, let's take example for the position of the adverbs of prefixing. If you can see here, sometimes she wore a red hat, which is sometimes is at the beginning position of the sentence. And if you look at here, she never smokes. Never is in the middle position. Okay, let's move on. Okay, adverbs of time. I will buy the computer tomorrow. Tomorrow is the adverb that plays at the end position of the sentences. Second one is I have never been there. Never is in the middle position. Okay, adverbs of degree. She is not bright. She is not so bright as her sister. Not so bright is the adverb that plays in the middle position. I would just like to change things a bit. A bit is in the end of position of the sentences. Okay, adverbs of manner. He pays the receipt easily. Easily is placed at the end position of the sentences. Easily is the adverb that after the main verb, which is past. And second one is he generously gave us the money. Generously is the adverb that placed in the middle position before the main verb. Adverbs of place. Daisies grow everywhere. Everywhere is the adverb that plays in the end of position. And outside there was a small pond, which is adverb placed at the beginning of the sentences. Okay, let's move to the second solution, which is differentiate between the adverbs and adjectives. As you know, adverb answer the following question, which is how, when, where, why, or to what extent, how often, or how much. Okay, how. Andrea Broccoli performed. Brilliantly is the how Broccoli performed. And the second one is when. Later they meet to discuss the proposal. When is the at what time they're gonna meet. Okay, where. The taxi driver headed downtown. Downtown is where the adverb answer the question. And the last one is adjective. Answer the following question. Which one the cutest puppy belongs to the neighbors? Which one? Adjective cutest modify the noun puppy. And the last one is what kind? Use only scholarly sources for the paper. The adjective scholarly modify the noun sources. In conclusion, we can say that adverbs express the verbs and adjectives modify the nouns. That's all from us.
Thank you!